Hey, this is how you make the best body butter ever, and I do sell it, but I'm not trying to sell it to you. Just go ahead and go get yourself some of these supplies right here. You need some mason jars, and if you like decorating them, you can get some ribbon or some spray paint to spray paint the mason jars. And what I usually do is I just spray paint all my mason jars ahead of time, and I take the lids off and I lay them upside down on a cardboard or a paper bag, and I spray them and allow them to dry like for a couple hours at least. And then you can order all of this on Amazon, and then you can buy some of the ingredients at the grocery store. But you need cocoa butter, olive oil, shea butter, and coconut oil. Those are the basic 4 ingredients that you need. And I like to add mango butter and, oh wait, what did I say? Okay, cocoa butter is the first one. Alright, never mind. The first one is olive oil, the second one is coconut oil, the third one is shea butter, and the fourth one is beeswax. Those are the 4 basic ingredients. I always add cocoa butter to mine and mango butter. And then you can also add a tiny amount of honey. I like to add organic honey. And you can even add stuff like the bee pollen. Bee pollen makes it extra honey-y, and it's good for you. So anyway, you just put them in a gigantic mason jar or a gigantic pitcher of some sort that is okay to put on the heat. Mason jars are best, and get like a gallon-sized one. You put it in a pan of water, and you slowly bring the temperature up to like a bare simmer, and then get a giant like long whisk, and you can occasionally whisk it to mix it. So like right before your body butter is melted all the way through, you'll see that the beeswax particles are about to dissolve, and it only takes them a couple of seconds to dissolve once they reach that melting point. As soon as they are all the way dissolved, you can get them to mix in by whisking it while it's melting, and then turn the heat off and get some oven mitts, lift up your jar out of the water. And then I like to have my jars already ready to go with the lids off, and they're all lined up in a box like next to each other. And I just pour it into those jars one at a time, and then once I've poured it into all my jars, and I usually start with like about 12 jars, then you can just seal them right up and let them cool on the counter. You can also put them in your refrigerator if you want to, but you need to fill them up as much as you can, like near the top, but you don't have to go all the way to the top. So that's it. That's all it takes. And it is shelf stable. You don't have to refrigerate it or anything, and it will last quite a while. It can last like probably a year if you can keep it around that long. And mine works to help my skin on my hands with my eczema, and also helps my kids with their diaper rash. It usually makes diaper rash go away in one night, like you just put it on one time. And it also heals scratches, sore nipples, and bruises. It'll make your bruises go away faster. So that's it. And if you need the recipe, it's just equal parts of everything, except for you can add in like a smaller amount of the honey. And I like mine plain. It already smells really good, and it is safe if you get it in your mouth, like if your baby breastfeeds and you get it on your nipples or something. Or if you get it on your hands, you can use it on your face as moisturizer. You can use it on your belly if you have stretch marks, or if you're pregnant and you don't want to get stretch marks. And I love it. So that's the recipe.